You arrive at a hotel that feels like it has been waiting for you for over 100 years. The Fort Garry stands proud on Winnipeg's Broadway, its stone towers glowing in the soft city lights. Inside, the marble floors gleam under chandeliers, and every hallway hums with quiet grandeur. It's easy to imagine the nights when kings and queens walked here, when jazz legends played in the lounge, and laughter spilled out of grand ballrooms. But as the evening deepens and the guests retreat to their rooms, the energy shifts. The building seems to grow still, as if holding its breath. There's a legend here, one that clings to the second floor like a shadow. They say room 202 is not just another guest room. The story begins decades ago with a young woman named Kate, though no one can tell you exactly who she was or what brought her here. The tale goes that she checked in with her husband. Then one night, news came that he died suddenly miles away from her. In that room, overwhelmed by grief, she took her own life. Whether or not the story is true doesn't seem to matter. Everyone agrees that something lingers there. You step onto the second floor. The air feels cooler, heavier. The carpet muffles your footsteps as you move past antique doors. Room 202 stands in the corner, just like any other room, but you feel its presence. You put your key in the lock and push the door open. The hinges groan. Inside, the lights are warm but dim, the curtains heavy and drawn tight against the night. The first few hours are uneventful. You unpack, turn on the television, glance out the window at the twinkling lights of downtown. But as the clock creeps past midnight, the atmosphere changes. You wake suddenly, unsure why. The room is dark except for the glow of the alarm clock, and then you hear it, the creak of the closet door. Not a random shift, but a slow, deliberate sound. You sit up, your heart pounding. The air feels colder now, cold enough that your breath could almost fog the air. Many guests have felt this same eerie weight. Some have sworn they felt someone climb into bed beside them, the mattress dipping slightly, a whisper of movement, as if an invisible figure has joined them. Others talk about the closet light turning on and off on its own, or the faint sound of sobbing, so soft it's hard to know if it's real or just the mind playing tricks. A few tell stories of dark stains, blood-red marks on sheets or walls that disappear before anyone can prove they were there. You shake it off, convincing yourself it's nothing, but deep down, you know there's something about this room. And room 202 is just the beginning. The second floor itself feels alive, as though it remembers every guest who ever passed through. There are stories of footsteps echoing in the hallway when no one is there, and of doors that seem to close on their own. Even those who stay in rooms far from 202 say they feel a sudden chill as they walk the corridor, as if they've crossed an invisible threshold. The hauntings aren't limited to the guest rooms. Downstairs in the grand ballroom, people have seen a woman in a white gown twirling slowly under the chandeliers long after the music has stopped. Early in the morning, when the dining room is still locked, staff sometimes hear the faint clinking of dishes and the low murmur of voices, as if some ghostly banquet is still underway. The hotel's history makes it easy to believe the spirits haven't left. Built in 1913, the Fort Garry was one of Canada's most opulent railway hotels, a crown jewel of the prairies. It has hosted royalty, Hollywood stars, and musicians who brought the rooms to life with song and laughter. But behind the glamour are untold stories, moments of sorrow, love, and heartbreak that left their mark on these walls. Paranormal investigators have spent long nights trying to capture evidence of what guests already believe. They've recorded faint whispers, unexplained knocks, and sudden temperature drops. Some come with EMF meters and cameras, hoping to catch Kate's spirit, but most leave with only a feeling, a memory that follows them long after they've checked out. Imagine lying there, unable to sleep, listening to the hum of the old radiator and the faint creak of pipes. At first it's comforting, like the hotel is breathing with you. But then the silence thickens. You feel a shift in the mattress, as if someone just sat beside you. Your throat tightens. You don't want to look, but you do. And though the room is empty, it feels full. You tell yourself it's the building settling, just the wind sneaking in through old windows. But when you hear it, the soft sobbing coming from the closet, you know this isn't just your imagination. Would you stay here, knowing the stories? Could you close your eyes and let yourself drift off, hoping that Kate doesn't pay you a visit? Some guests leave with nothing more than a thrilling story to tell. Others say they walk out feeling different, like the hotel left a piece of itself with them. The Fort Garry Hotel is as beautiful as it is haunted, its chandeliers sparkling over polished floors, its history written in every corner. It's a place where past and present meet in quiet, unforgettable ways. If you ever visit, take a walk down the second floor late at night. Stand outside room 202, listen closely. Maybe you'll hear it. The faint echo of footsteps, a soft breath, or the quiet sobs of a woman forever caught between love and loss. If stories like this linger with you, if you believe that every beautiful place might hold a few ghosts of its own, then subscribe to the Discover Canada in Style podcast for more haunted tales, hidden legends, and unforgettable destinations. And if you'd like the full experience, stories, photos, and travel ideas, join us at discovercanadainstyle.com. There's always more waiting just beyond the next door.